Gamers, welcome to a new episode of Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne for the Game Boy Advance SP. On last episode, we went through the Kabukicho prison and performed a prison break, and we killed an ice snake because he was really bad at the game. In this episode, we're gonna do some demon fusion. You know, we gotta do some demon fusion, so I'm over here by the Cathedral of Shadows. So, taking a look here, I think there's a couple of things I want to make. First off, we can combine Eligor and Principality to make Baphomet, who's pretty high level, which sounds pretty good. So I want to do that. We got to make sure we pass Diorama. And Rakukaja's really nice, but I kind of want just like the coverage moves. I like coverage moves. I like buffs as well, but
are you sure?
We'll stick. We'll do coverage. Coverage good. Hikawa thought he was so smart using this guy against us at the start of the game, but he's ours now.
Alright.
Do I want to do anything else, though? That was the only one I knew for sure I wanted to fuse. It looks like we could fuse these two into a level 32 demon. Her entire body is just hair. Her strength is really low, so I don't know how good focus would be. Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting to do this.
Oh.
Demon Compendium, register all. Should have done that before I fused?
Right.
Oh well. At least they're saved now, so if we ever need focus again, I could just decide not to pass it. Because here's the thing, Demi-Fiend's kind of our main focus guy at this point. So I kind of want to just grab Tarukaja, like Warcry, and just like general support moves. Mahama could be nice depending on things. Hamaon is high chance to insta-kill one foe. I mean, if they're weak to it, it's really good, but... You know what? Maybe we actually just keep focus. Even though she can't use it, I mean, we could always pass it later, right? Yeah, so we'll go focus, Tarukaja, Warcry. Very support focused, and I pressed the wrong button. Very support focused, but it's not a bad thing. She does have Mazanba, so
Are you sure?
It's not like she can't do any damage. I'm Yamotsu Shikome of the Fem Clan. Nice to meet you.
Alright.
Alright, I'm satisfied with that. So for our party, we're actually going to return Senri. And we're going to summon our new demons, but we're also going to summon Raiju. Now, Raiju is really important. If we go and take a look at his skills, I think I pointed out earlier, it has Trafuri, which is about to be very, very key to our success. Because today, we're actually going to go into the Amala link and go to the Labyrinth of Amala. Because we defeated Hellbiker couple episodes ago and got his menorah, so we can actually make our way all the way to the bottom of the first Kalpa, and this time we'll be able to proceed. So I'll meet you guys over there. So now that we're back here, let's go ahead and put the menorah on its stand. You lit the menorah of dignity. The menorah has been lit. It's lit, fam. As the kids say, of course. And the way has been opened. Alright, so we can go around and explore the second Kalpa now. I haven't decided... Okay, so actually, I want to show this first. There's a hole on the side here. This will take us to another minigame. So let's go ahead and play that. Get some extra money. Ow. Punch some, what I presume to be little Magatsuhi things? But then I don't know what those are. They kind of look like little wafer cookies or something. But they have money in them, so we punch them. I don't know if it's like the same ones always have the money in them, or if it's like random. Like that one I'm pretty sure always has the 100 because it's the one you get at the very end. So yeah, that's the skip travel point. Now we're back in the second Kalpa. I just wanted to show that because it's really important that you use that and go back and save before you attempt what I'm about to attempt here. So the second Kalpa has quite a different vibe. Oh, we have a Floros here. I just heard a voice coming from your direction. It was like the voice of the universe. You weren't harmed, were you? Oh yeah, he's talking about that weird sus voice that was talking to us, that told us not to continue in the dungeon. And then I ignored them because we're continuing in the dungeon. A lot of souls have been gathering in the labyrinth. Everyone around here keeps arguing about Gaia and Messiah, whatever those are. Well, if you walk around, you'll see. Continuing on through, we see a ladder over there. A door that we can't open yet, and a door we can open, so let's take a look at this one. A bunch of variants of slime. Let's see if we can just heat wave them. Ooh, we got some crits. Let's actually hit that one, make sure he goes down. Slimes are too scary, although this looks like a black ooze who's decently high level, I think. Obviously, these enemies are going to be a lot stronger now that we're in the second Kalpa. And I'm hoping to be able to handle them, but we'll see. Okay, so now we're in this room, it looks like. We can talk to a soul or not. Oh, there's a bunch of variants of this guy. They're green. Does wind work on them? Oh, they're actually weak to the color that they are. That's interesting. Uh-oh, last resort. It's explosion from Pokemon. Ow, don't also go for last resort. Oh, whoops, I mashed. Someone dodged, luckily. Oh, we learned shock. That was very painful. I don't really want to waste all my healing items right now. As you see, I bought a lot of them. For a very certain reason. The soul is too busy talking to notice you. Everyone, listen. The world's lost its power under the reign of God. Because of that, we're on the verge of destruction. But there's no need to fear. The ring of Gaia will ensure our survival. Together, we will resurrect the strength of the ancient world. The soul is still preaching. Who is blood yapping to? Alright, so you're going to want to follow the pathway I take here. I have a map pulled up so I know exactly where to go, because I don't want to spend a ton of time dawdling, because I don't want to take too much damage before the challenge. We were just looking for a way to live in peace with nature and the ancient gods, but the Messian Church, brainwashed by a jealous god, won't allow us to do so. I'm telling you, they're the ones that should be oppressed, not us. I don't know what they're talking about, I'm going to be honest. More slimes. I'm not afraid of a few slimes. I'm also trying to save my MP, so I don't really want to engage with these guys with all my strongest moves, but I don't know, we might have to, especially with these black oozes. Alright, I'll try some actual attacks. We'll throw a lunge into Mr. Blob over here. Ooh, that's pretty good damage. Yeah, these guys probably resist Fizz. Pretty decent EXP and money gains. Okay, so this is the hole you want to jump down. And we talk to this soul over here. Or not. Every time I want to talk to a soul, we get an encounter. Oh, it's just more Onis. Oni is still kind of annoying, though. He's just not very easy to take down. Ah, no misses? Come on. You got a counter, though. Oh, jeez, and a crit. Alright, we should be able just to auto-battle the rest of this. Okay. You're pretty strong. I'll sell you something special. Here's what I'm selling. A demon that can heal anything. You'll be glad to have one around. With that well-rounded bosom, I think anyone would rise to heaven getting healed by her. That's a way to put it. I'm asking 30,000 Maka. I know it's kind of high, but it's well worth the price. So do you want it? So yeah, these shady brokers will sell you demons with some really nice skills. There was one back in the first Kalpa, but we're too poor to afford this. We can afford the other one. I think it costs 15,000, which we do have enough now. But I figured I'd try to take on this challenge without that demon, and then if we fail, I'll go back up and buy it. I think I'm in the right place. Okay, so it turns out you're actually not supposed to jump down there. I was looking at the wrong thing. I was going the path that you're intended to go to clear the dungeon, but I don't want to clear the dungeon. I want to do the cool optional thing. So we actually have to go up through here and into this middle door. That'll take us to where we need to go. And these are really weak guys. We could just one-shot them. Now, actually, before I go in here, and before I forget, we actually did get a new Magatama last time, and I just forgot to show it. So we got Miasma. It imparts more ice magic. It's weak to fire, which, not sure how I feel about that, but I did ingest it just because I want to see what Wild Dance does, because I don't remember what that does. So if we go in here, we'll find a ladder. And that ladder will take us down to this area. You don't want to go any further. It's cursed, you know? So he's not kidding. Welcome to the Cursed Corridor. This corridor is filled with a curse, as you can see. And just walking around in here, you'll take damage. It gets worse, though. But it'll get worse once we find an encounter. This will easily drop us down to 1 HP. And we're going to watch the bottom right very carefully. And the second it turns red, we're going to heal up. Still orange. We're getting pretty lucky, actually, that we haven't gotten an encounter yet. I feel like any second now it's going to turn red. I want to be careful. Oh, we're going to make it to the door? Okay, we made it to the door. Still orange. Somehow... Oh, okay, red. Let's actually use the skill first. So I think you have the heal. Take a couple of ticks and then use medicines. You don't know when the encounter could happen. Really? Still no encounter. Not sure how I feel about that. Take a look at the map quick, make sure I know where I'm going. Okay. I definitely should have had more demons that could heal. We don't want to go in that door. That'll take us out of the cursed corridor. We are still not finding an encounter. I wasted so many healing items. We won't go all the way to full yet. Okay, yeah, now the encounter shows up. So the demons down here are all incredibly strong late-game demons. We do not want to mess with them. Luckily, we got the initiative. So as long as we get the initiative, it's alright if we're low health, because we have Raiju, and Raiju has Trifuri. So this will let us just run from all the battles. And we escaped unscathed. And don't have to heal yet, because bottom right isn't red. Now remember, if we die, we have to go all the way back here and try again, so it's definitely not easy. Now, why are we doing this? You'll see. The reward for doing this is very good, but I will say, you don't need to do this right this second. You will have to come back here later as part of the Kalpa quest. But, at a later point, you'll be able to dispel the curse. Okay, we actually went in the battle with some health. They got initiative, but that's a status move. Another status move, that's good. Okay, they did triple Warcry. That is perfectly fine by me. Gonna be very slow picking my moves so I don't misclick. And we escaped the battle. Okay, we're pretty far in. We gotta get to the center. And we're pretty close, actually. But we're starting in yellow from the get-go, so that's not super comforting. Okay, need to make sure we go the right one. It's... Oh, the ladder! Oh my gosh, we only got 2 encounters. Okay, we're not out of the woods yet, though, because we have to go back through there. I'm actually going to use... Soma droplets are kind of rare, but... I think we're going to use one so that we can use this on everyone. Get a little bit of healing. When I did this last time I played this game, I had just some backup demons with heal skills that weren't on the main team. This time I haven't been very lucky finding healers, but down here we'll find Ifrit, I believe. I can't believe someone would really come all the way down here. You see, I made a bet with a buddy of mine. If someone actually made it this far, I'd have to give that person a prize. Looks like I lost. Take this. You obtained 250,000 Maka. I like you. Come back later and I'll tell you something you might want to know. So he is correct. We are going to have to come back here at a later point, but like I said, at that point we'll be able to get rid of the curse. But because we did it early, he rewards us with that much Maka. That's not a joke. He actually gave us 250,000 Maka. I alluded to, I think, in an earlier part that money will not be a problem, at least not a major problem after a certain point. This is that point. There's just one issue. We have to survive all the way back to keep the money. He has the same dialogue. Now, luckily, getting out is easier because there's actually a shortcuts you can take. I was about to say, let's get an encounter now before we go in the Cursed Corridor, but I'm pretty sure the enemies are still just going to be the super high-level broken ones. Although I guess doing it while I was at full health probably would have been smarter, now that I'm thinking about it. So, now let's take these shortcut doors out of here. Okay, we have health. Oh, we got initiative. That demon who's, like, partially in the ground. Very, very, very goofy guy. He hides underground, and we can't see his full face until he attacks, and then you get jump scared. But we're not going to watch him attack. We're just going to escape. Okay, last one over here. Okay, last one. We're free. All right, first try. I mean, I'm 2 for 2 now on playthroughs doing that first try. We got really lucky with encounters, though. We got, what, 3 encounters the entire time? Last time I did that, I got way more encounters than that. Yeah, let's go escape with our spoils. I'll show the fights going through here, because do need EXP, and again, we're not fully out of the woods until we're actually out of here. In fact, I'm going to Warcry. I want to play it really safe. Let's pass, because you don't really have anything to do. Maybe Shock will be super effective? No, but... Oh, these are the really weak guys. Okay. I was all concerned for nothing. I want to keep my money, dang it. Think of all the cool stuff we could buy. Where was that other shady broker? I already forgot. Oh, well, I'm sure we can find him again. Was he down that stair, the pit that I jumped down? Or is it this guy right here? I probably will buy his demon. Because now we can easily afford both demons. Yeah, those green guys have a lot of health. Oh, these are the basic first area enemies. Is it you? Nope, this is just a soul. Oh well. Back through here. And we're almost free. Oh, right. We can't go this way. Okay, the way out is actually back through the way I was before. Because you're probably wondering, okay, how did I get back out to begin with to go back to where I was supposed to go? Because I went the wrong way the first time. There's actually some of those girls who heal you and then take a bunch of your money but send you back to the start of the dungeon. We're going to have to go use them in order to get out. And they're going to take our money, but that's okay because we're rich. We have all the money we could ever want. This is pretty good EXP though, so I can't be too mad. Okay, it's really funny that the way you have to go is just right here. Like, they have this whole labyrinth. But no, you just jump here. Okay, is it... This guy's the broker. Okay, let's purchase this demon, because they said they're a healer. I want a healer. Excellent choice. You purchased a demon from the Shady Broker. So now we have Nue. Level 31, not bad. Prayer. Oh! Wait, they come with prayer? This was the skill I was talking about. This is the skill that Daisojo comes with. 50 MP is very steep, but look at that effect. Full HP recovery and cures all ailments. It's just insane. It's so important for boss fights to have this skill, so that if something, you know, if the fight's going south, you can just fully heal everyone back up, get rid of any stupid ailments. Maypatra cures a bunch of stuff for the party. Mutudi obviously cures mute, poison, stun, stone. And we got a full revive with mana refill, which gains MP while moving. So if we just keep Nue in the back of our party now, it'll be pretty good. Unfortunately, she doesn't actually have like a standard heal skill. I think that would really complete her kit. But we can always use her to fuse, because like these middle skills aren't that important. And then we could pass prayer. This is, yeah, very happy to have this. We'll return Raiju now, and we'll just put her in the party. And then there should be, if we go in this door, the girl NPCs. Here they are, so we'll have them heal us. They'll take a bunch of money. I think they take like 3k or something. But 3k, I mean, that's a drop in the bucket. You know, we're rich. Unless they take a percentage. Nope, we're still at 232,000. Okay, I'm gonna go save. But yeah, we'll go back and talk to that other Shady Broker guy as well. Because the demon he has is like super useful. The demon he sells, I think I actually kept in my party the entire game last time I played. So definitely want to grab him. I'm not going to cut because I think I want to show you guys where he is. It's been a little while, maybe you forgot. If you're following along with the Let's Play, you definitely want these demons. But I hope that was a good enough tutorial for like how to successfully navigate the Cursed Corridor. Of course, I, again, got really lucky. And ideally, you would want a demon with Media or something in the back to just heal. But man, it feels so good just to have all that money. Because now we can do, like, resummoning demons from our compendium and stuff. Like, it's just so nice. Well, I guess we have some downtime on going over there. So, question of the day time. Who's ready for question of the day time? Been loving question of the day. This question of the day, more video game related question of the day until I stop being able to think of any. This one's pretty straightforward. No, the last one is a little more out there, I guess, but this one's pretty straightforward. What game has your favorite soundtrack of all time? For me, there's a very easy one. It's been my favorite for years, and that is the original Xenoblade Chronicles. The other Xenoblade Chronicles games, I think, have higher highs than one. Like, they have songs that I like better than any song in one. But as a whole package, I think one just has... Its soundtrack is just amazing. It's perfect to me. Like, every song, like, every area theme is amazing. The battle themes are great. Funny enough, like, the standard battle theme by Yoko Shimomura, like, it's amazing. But that game soundtrack is so good that I almost feel like it kind of doesn't stand out. Alright, we could buy the demon from this guy. This demon can see through anything. With this guy around, any maze will be a piece of cake. It'll be a perfect companion while exploring a new area. I'll be asking 15,000 Maka. I know it's kind of high. Excellent choice. You purchased demon from the Shady Broker. So yeah, Pisaka. It has Life Drain, which is whatever. It has Trifuri, so if you don't already have this, you could buy him beforehand. I think you have to be at least level 30 to purchase him. Or at least 28, probably, because he is level 28. Estoma is amazing. Reduces encounter rates of low-level demons during a new Kagatsuchi. Now, this isn't helpful for the Cursed Corridor, because all those demons are super high level, but this is just generally a good thing. In fact, I'm just going to use it now. Ribarama raises the encounter rate, so if you're level grinding, it's amazing. And Liftoma will negate floor damage. This one, Lightoma, lights up the dark areas. This is why I didn't remember using, like, the Light Ball and Lift Ball or whatever, because, like, once you get Pisaka, you don't need anything else. This one's funny, occasionally finds items on the Vortex World map while in the active party, but you're not going to be battling with this guy, so who cares? And the really funny one is he has Watchful. So he gains EXP when not in battle. So on my first playthrough, he got really high level by the end of the game because he just sat in the party the whole time. So now we can go head out. And as you saw in the bottom right if you were watching, it turned red, but then it just went back to green. And that's kind of what his skill does. Is once in a while, low-level demons like that, if you're about to get an encounter with them, the game will just reset the encounter rate without actually giving you an encounter. But yeah, back to Xenoblade 1. I think as a kid, like a really young kid, I remember my favorites were like Sonic Heroes, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Was a huge fan of those game soundtracks. And then Pokemon Black and White 2 became my favorite when that game released because I was obsessed with the Team Plasma theme in that game. And I loved how in the PWT you had all of the like Gym Leader and Champion themes like remade for that game. I thought that was amazing. But yeah, once I found Xenoblade, that one, nothing's surpassed it yet. I mean, I'm such a stickler for that game's soundtrack that when the new version came out, the HD version, I always go in the settings and change it back to the originals. Not that the new remakes, like the new versions of the songs in the remaster are bad, but like I'm just so attached to the originals. You know, it's my favorite soundtrack of all time. I just want to keep it, and luckily you can choose that option when playing the new version for Switch. Well, now that we've completed that, we managed to save the game and everything. Let's go head to, what was it? Ginza, I think we were told we need to go to. We got a friend waiting for us. It's been a while since I've recorded. I think this is where I had to go. Oh, hey, look, it is.
Oh, man, it's you. So you made it out all right. How'd you know I was here? I heard what Hikawa pulled off. Didn't think he'd wipe out the mantra completely. That nightmare system. It's deadlier than I could have imagined. But I'm not giving up yet. If Hikawa makes a move, we may just find us some clues. Maybe we can figure out where the nightmare system is. Or at least find the maiden who's running it.
Miss Frizzle?
Unfortunately, this terminal's under Nihilo control. Meaning I can't do much digging without raising a red flag. We need to find a terminal the Nihilo doesn't know about. Oh, remember those mannequins that were enslaved by the mantra? I heard they're rebuilding the town of Asakusa. There could be a Nihilo free terminal over there. With the mantra out of the way, the road to Asakusa might have cleared up, but not enough for me to make it safely. Maybe I can get there with this terminal. Shoot. I should just ask the guy right in front of me. You, feel like going to Asakusa? If you could get there first and contact me through the Amala network, my job will be much easier. Besides, you're plenty strong. I'm sure you'll make it in one piece.
One Piece?
Will you do it for me?
I'd rather not.
Come on. You're not gonna let the Nihilo have it their way, are you? Besides, I'll tell you everything I find out there. This is information we need. Most importantly, we have to stop Hikawa. So you're going. Case closed.
Okay, fine. But not right this second.
Then. You should check out the tunnel in East Ikebukuro. If the rumor's true, it'll take you to Asakusa.
The tunnel in East Ikebukuro. Okay, we'll have to remember that.
I'll keep working on this terminal, but you'll probably have better luck than me.
Huh, I thought he was going to send us through the terminal, and we're going to have to go through another one of those terminal dungeons. At this point in the game, I kind of remember the order of dungeons not as well. But let's go ahead and heal. And let's go to Ikebukuro and see if we can find this entrance to where we're trying to get to. So, Ikebukuro, and he said to head east, so let's go do that. Now that we have our new support demons on our team, shouldn't be too hard. So if you head east... Oh, right. I guess we can try going out that one way again, because that was east. The same way we did last time. Let's enter the Mantra's headquarters. And go out the exit to the east again. So last time we used that to get to the prison, but if the mannequins escape, they'd probably go somewhere near where they escaped. They couldn't have made it too far yet, right? This place is still all, like, affected by the nightmare system. Alright, let's head out the Great Gate. And back on the world map. Hey, that means we can find those items. Do you have anything new to say? I haven't heard the roar of that Ghost Biker's engines in a while. I wonder if he got into an accident. Maybe he just got a flat tire. Well, he did say head east, so maybe this way. You see that subway station right there? Just now a bunch of mannequins filed in. I wonder why. Oh. Demons grow restless at your presence, so that tells us that our repel wore off, basically. Oh, I see what the next dungeon is. I remember now. Ikebukuro Tunnel. Stumbled over my words there. We're in the Higashi Ikebukuro Station. The passage at the end of the station goes all the way to Asakusa. It's called the Ikebukuro Tunnel. Oh boy, a tunnel dungeon. Well, luckily we just got a demon who's really good at lighting places up, so if it's a dark tunnel, we should be fine. A group of mannequins went downstairs. My guess is they're going to go try to revive the city of Asakusa. So we got a cool little subway down here, classic. They're all important as they connect to different areas together, but actually no one really uses them. What was that first line of dialogue that I skipped through? Oh, there's tunnels like this all over. Yeah, so there's a big old subway system that we're gonna have to traverse. Is there anything good on the floor? You looking for food? I like those Jack Frost vending machines back there. You're heading for Asakusa too? Yep. Then you'll need something that'll light up the way. They sell it somewhere. I don't need to buy anything. Well, I guess I did have to buy the demon. But yeah, as you can see, it's pitch black except for our glowy tattoos. So if you go in the menu, skill, Pisaka, and Lightoma. And now we can see, this isn't like Flash and like Gen 3 Pokemon where you can only see a little area. If you use it, you can see everything, which is great. There's an Oni. Deeper inside, I saw him. I mean, yeah, I'm an Oni too, but the one I ran into is powerful. Plus, I heard there's a total of 4 of them. I think we actually heard about 4 Oni. I think back a few episodes ago, we were told that there were 4 Oni who originally led the mantra, but they got kicked out and left. So it looks like they've made their home down here in the Ikebukuro tunnels now. Ooh, Kelpie. Animist. I don't think we have a Kelpie, right? Is Kelpie weak to fire? No. Ooh, Diorama. Still not an AoE heal. I mean, we have Prayer, obviously, but... Let's take out the little Sudamas. I want to see if we can recruit Kelpie. Ooh, 216 weakness. Do you expect me to join you? Give me a chakra drop. Grr, you do not have it. I see you are stubborn. Well then, give me some money. Well, I have plenty of that. Give me more money. Oh, sure, anything for you. More money? Yeah, sure, eat up the money. Grr, loser, we must now part ways. Dude took my money and left, what the heck? Well, now we're at a new terminal. And this is a major terminal, so we can use it to skip travel. So I think this is actually a good stopping point, because this dungeon's going to be fairly long. But we made it all the way through the Cursed Corridor, which is, honestly, a lot of progress was made, even if a lot of progress wasn't made. You know what I mean? A lot of progress towards making our team stronger was made today, and I'm pretty satisfied with that. So tune in next time. This episode might have been a little shorter, but that's alright, because we're going to have to go through this whole dungeon next time. So look forward to that. See ya!